Well, welcome back. I have been waiting for the charcoal to cook, but have decided that since it is, in fact, early autumn, this is one of the last opportunities we're going to get this year to go exploring and hope to come across crops. There are still a few things we haven't found a good source of yet. Obviously jute is what I have been hoping for a while, but the other thing that I just recently realized we're going to need is a source of flux. Flux is, well, I guess it's a mineral-derived resource that's used both in metal crafting, making bricks, as well as curing leather. So it's really quite versatile. And for each of those things, it is 100% necessary. There's our friend the bear, floating on his invisible terrain. Now, the reason I'm heading over this way is because this is where... Ooh, ravine. Cool. This is where the salt that we previously found was. I'm not 100% certain, but I believe borax has a chance to spawn in salt. Borax is one of the minerals that we can make into flux. Okay. So I need to remember to pick up sticks as I go, because we've been using mostly those huge sequoia trees for wood. I actually have a lot less hickory. Cool. I have a lot less sticks, or many fewer sticks, than I normally would at this stage of the game. 1 second, I just want to look up. Okay. I have a little cheat sheet to help me remember which stones can be made into flux. Oh, and here's some native silver, it looks like. Oh. Well, we'll have to pick that up while we're here. And probably mark it. I have changed the coloring scheme of my waypoints. Red now means metal of some sort. Blue, I believe, is some other sort of resource, and purple is home. I'm pretty sure I had a green too. That might just be the sheep. Plenty of lava here if we ever need it. I don't suspect we will for quite some time. You can't actually harvest lava until you get the last tier of metal. I believe you need a blue steel bucket. Oh, goodness. Goodness. That's quite a lot of spiders. And I suspect I went the wrong way. I suspect this is not where the salt was at all. Here's some hematite, I believe. Yeah, so that is iron. Okay. Time to bring up our waypoints. That's not how we do that. Okay, Beacons and signs. Okay. I had sort of the right direction. Oh, 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 stay away from me. So, exploring is fun. Get to see new places, despoil them of their natural resources, kill their native fauna. Okay. I suppose while I am just looking around like this, I will cut and I will bring you back if anything interesting happens. Oh my goodness. I should rename this series Running Through the Night. And I'm about to die. I am so certain I'm about to die. Oh goodness. I hate this. I hate running through the night. I am used to being so much more powerful than this. Oh my goodness. I played a lot of Feed the Beast recently, and I get so powerful with all my equipment and my magical abilities. This is frankly absurd how much damage these mobs do. And I just, every single night, it sneaks up on me. I just pay no attention because I'm so used to being able to own everything and fly. Wow. Wow. Really, like, I should just name this series Running Through the Night. That is all I seem to do. Oh, of course. Of course. And a skeleton. One hit from any of these guys and I'm gone. And a bear. And a spider. And another. Okay, I lied. 2 hits. I am so dead. I just need to make sure that it's not to a creeper. Because losing my stuff would be literally worse than death. But that's kind of because death isn't that bad in Minecraft. Yeah. I can't believe I've gotten so close, but I'm still relatively certain I'm not going to make it all the way. Oof. Oh my goodness. I am frankly incredulous that I appear to have survived. Holy cow. Whew. That really got the blood pumping. Wow. Yeah. I need to be more careful of that. Okay, I realized I'm stuck in here for a little while. So what I'm gonna do is cook up a little bit more metal, some bronze. So, if you'll recall, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And for every 4 pieces of copper, I need 1 of cassiterite. Now, if we head over here, here's what we're gonna make. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 molds. So 4, 4. There we go. And 7 pieces of cassiterite. Now actually, that means is that we can take away two of these because these are 10 units each. It's still going to leave us with a little bit of extra. Give me a second. Let me see if I can work out the math a little bit better. Okay. That took me way too long, but I did the math. Turns out that we add 60 units of cassiterite to 650 units of copper, we will get bronze successfully. So all this means is that we need to put all that into a vessel, put it down here, and now we see the utility of my double setup. Although, I didn't have the forethought to put a fire starter anywhere nearby. Oh, of course. Just glad we've been picking up sticks along the way. And there's the test. Let's hope it doesn't burn everything to the ground. I am not 100% certain that it won't. Oh hey. Charcoal. We will get back to that soon. For the time being, I'm actually eager to go out for another trip exploring. Apparently not. Apparently not. Horror. Okay. We're good. Ish. Okay, I didn't actually find anything I had set out for when I went this direction, so I think I will turn, well, okay, Kalanite, Garnet, I've been that way quite a bit. I think probably the direction I have least traveled is to the west here. So that is how we will set off on this horrible day. Up, and that was a cave-in right below our feet as we were passing by. Awesome. Let's see. There's no berry bushes. I just have such a pile of berry bushes right now. that I have not planted. I just can't be bothered to pick up more. Let's see what these cliffs over here are. Although, the looks of it, I think they might be gabbro, which is the stone that is all over this area and useless to us. Well, serves no special use besides being stone, that is. Yeah. Okay. I may have discovered why I haven't really explored this way. It appears that we have a mountainous peninsula and something that looks a lot like an ocean. Let's look a little further and, oh, a lucky break. We are actually lit up. Double check. Nope, neither of these are what I'm looking for right now. Although I am interested to see what that big white patch is. It might just be that this mountain goes high enough that it has snow, which would be interesting. Of course, there's a zombie waiting for us along the way. I see you, and he sees me. And really, there's a random component to damage in TerraFirmaCraft. So one hit really could kill me, even though it hasn't managed to do it yet. Yeah, that must just be a level that's high enough to get snow. But it doesn't look like we can make it up from this direction. We will have to try from the other way. Or actually, find use for some of our ladders. Because I am curious. Oh, cassiterite. Okay, that's actually nice. That's something we can use. Billy Groat scramble up here. Oh. It's just the naked granite. Very cool. There is the possibility. Let's see, 300 blocks from shelter. If we were to set up some sort of minecart track or Eats Road, if I can get that working in TerraFirmaCraft, we could come on over here and we could store food up on this mountain where I'm certain it gets very cold. Or that mountain that's a little bit closer. It is worth considering. Either way, I think it would be really cool to build something up there. Oh, and while we're up here, we've got kind of a good view around. Let's see if we can peek anything interesting. Looks like over there it changes to some sort of birch or aspen forest. Possibly that different biome will have a different stone type. Okay. Don't really know spiders went. I think they're over here, actually. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Make it down without taking fall damage. But I am noticing the sun is setting. For the first time I can recall, I'm going to start running home before, mind you, I'm completely mobbed by mobs. Mind you, I'm not going to make it back. That would be too convenient. I will probably get within 10 paces of my front door and get shot in the back by a skeleton. That's my prediction. Let's see. It's fun to, while you're running in TerraFirmaCraft, pick up the stones or sticks on the ground. It's like a challenge, because they are one hit, so you can do it. But if you're sprinting, or worried about dodging mobs, it can actually be kinda hard. I got turned around. I'm not even heading towards home. Where's home? There's home. Okay. Ah, got a stick. Got hit by a zombie. There are creepers right behind me. There are creepers right in front of me. And skeletons, baby zombies. Run. Oof. And I very nearly didn't run when I thought I would. Okay. Awesome. And the sunshine distracted me. Let's hope this didn't solidify, or we will have to remelt it. Okay, let's get everything we can here. Okay, and open this up. We're going to make a scythe, a hoe, a prospector's pick, and then a couple of ingots. We're mostly making the ingots because we will need them later to make a bronze anvil. But before we do that, we will actually need a copper anvil. And before we get that, we will need flux. So there's that. And yet again, we have a vessel full of 10 bronze. Awesome. But we can break these molds and add some sticks. The scythe is a cool tool. It allows you to break leaves in a 3x3 area. Really efficient for taking out the tops of trees. Prospector's pick I will show you how to use in a second. And the metal hoe we made because it has additional modes. So you can see on the right of my hotbar is now the little till icon. If we change modes, we get an icon that shows nutrients in the soil, hydration of the soil, and then whether the plant is done or not. You can only do that with a metal hoe. This guy, the stone one, just won't cut it. prospector's pick. That is an interesting tool. Oof. Beginning to wish that I had a way to reduce my inventory footprint. I can obviously take more space, or make more space by putting things into the vessels and carrying them with me that way. But I'm like filling up my hotbar with things I want on it, which is interesting. Okay, so the prospector's pick. Prospector's pick works when you right-click on the ground. It will tell you if there's any mineral nearby. And I believe it can detect minerals within 25 or so blocks. And it gives you an indicator of how close they are by saying whether you find a small, medium, or large sample of them. And let's see, beyond that, it'll tell you what they are. Oh, and it frequently gives false negatives. So that is, if it says there's nothing of interest, there might still be something of interest, but it does not give false positives. Anyway, while we are stuck in the house, maybe we'll shovel up a little bit of this coal, and I will show you the forge interface. If you take some coal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces, put it right there, and then we light it, it will become a forge. The forge, if you put coal or charcoal in it, allows you to heat up to 5 items at a time, which is awesome. These slots on the right, if they have ingot molds in them, which we will put in now, will catch any, if anything melts in here, gets too hot, it'll have a chance to enter one of these ingot molds and form an ingot instead of just being lost forever. The other thing is anything kept on this side holds its heat, which means that if we were to put like an ingot in there that was at working temperature, it would stay that way. Another cool thing we can do with ingots, place them down. That's why we've got these tabletops all around. So we've got 4 bronze ingots. Awesome. I believe we will need 14 bronze ingots in order to make a bronze anvil. But before that, we will need 14 copper ingots. Let's see how many copper ingots worth of copper we have right now. So this is 4, 8, 12, 16. Huh. $16 copper ingots, eh? And what did I say we needed? 14. So if I just put that there, we could actually cook up a vessel here. that will have all the copper we will ever need to cook. If we had any straw, which is easy enough to get. What is the other consideration, though? What will we fill those extra slots with? I am of a mind that we will want a couple more ingot molds. Actually, we'll want to make sure we have grand total of 14. Well, we don't need quite that many. I will show you a trick. You might have noticed the ingots were hot when I first took them out of the vessel. And that is a problem because we need to, before the vessel cools and the copper solidifies, we need to get enough of it out so that, or we need to get all of it out. So when we cook these, we'll have 7 ingot molds, so we'll be able to do that more quickly. But we will need to cool them down some way other than time. But I think we will do that next time. You guys will be proud of me. I finally got a little stopwatch that shows me how much time I've actually been recording instead of just how much time I've been playing, because I do some stuff off camera. But I now have an accurate view of what the episode time is at. 32 minutes and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 seconds, which is plenty long. So I will see you next time.